The library is located on the north side of the campus.
After considering all the options, she decided to take the risk. Assignments must be submitted at the end of the term. The African elephant is the largest living land mammal in the world.
The number of company bankruptcies skyrocketed in the third quarter. Today's lecture is canceled because the lecturer is ill. Newspapers around the country are reporting the stories of the president.
Negative discourse continues to be predominant in discussions about gender.
Students can choose graduate certificate, graduate diploma, and master course. Many industries have moved to the countryside where manufacturing costs are lower. If you show your student card, you will get a discount. The course comprises 20 hours of lectures, seminars, and tutorials each week.
Students from various backgrounds can achieve a variety of qualifications. Please keep the keys with you because the front door often locks automatically. Globalization has been an overwhelming urban and urbanization phenomenon.
I would like tomato and cheese sandwiches on white bread and orange juice.
The trial experiment aims to increase interest in the issue and the jurisdiction clause.
The bus for London will leave 10 minutes later than planned. Organic food is grown without applying chemicals, and the process is without artificial additives. If you want to receive the reimbursement, you must submit the original receipts. Your abstract should contain the empirical evidence of your research.
Globalization has been a major force driving both urbanization and the growth of cities. Higher education means higher pay and more opportunities you will get. There is a pharmacy on campus near the store. You can keep your bag in the back room.
We want to attract the very best students regardless of their financial circumstances. There is not enough space for me in the car.
Many students are so scared of writing essays because they never learned how.
The residence hall is closed prior to the closing time of the academic building during the end of the semester.
Newspapers across the world are reporting stories of presidents.
After considering all the options, she decided to take risks. Eating a healthy breakfast can provide energy throughout the day. We will change the classroom because this one is too small. I would like an egg and tomatoes on white sandwich bread with orange juice.
Dr. Green's office has been moved to the second floor of the building.
This program is running in partnership with a number of departments. Animals grow larger and stronger to help them to hunt better.
The United Kingdom is a constitutional monarchy and parliamentary democracy.
Scientists are always asking the government for more money.
Number the beakers and put them away until tomorrow. What distinguishes him from others is his dramatic use of black and white photography. You can pay by cash or using a credit card.
You must wear a hard hat on the construction site. Items can be found on the bottom floor of the library.
The literal output of this research is prolific and diverse. Basketball was created in 1891 by a physician and physical education instructor.
If you have any questions in the exam, please raise your hands.
Answering such a complex question with a simple yes or no is absolutely impossible.
Passengers on the train should not put feet on the seat.
Once more under the pressure of economic necessity, practice outstripped theory.
The library is downstairs on the east of the building. The building will be closed and reopened next week.
Tomorrow evening there will be a panel discussion on sustainable development.
Control systems in manufacturing require a high level of accuracy.
Tomorrow's lecture has been canceled due to the power cut.
Students are allowed to bring dictionaries to the exam. You can speak to the current students at the information session. If finance is a cause of concern, scholarships may be available. The restaurant is located next to the theater. The library will be closed during summer vacation.
The first few sentences of an essay should capture the reader's attention.
I make sure to prepare reports for my boss. Meteorology is the detailed study of the Earth's atmosphere.
In this library, the reserve collection of books can be borrowed for up to 3 hours.
If the doctor calls while I'm out, please leave a message. There are various approaches for plagiarism across different university departments. You need to get a new photo for your driver's license. Your son has a bad cold and is in the nurse's room. If you like cooking, we can make supper together. Glass is not a true solid because it does not have a crystal structure. Several people have applied for this position. You need warm clothes for the winter. You need to pass the written exam before you can apply for the driver's license. The test shows that you know a lot about Canada.
Students should take advantage of the online help system before approaching their lecturers. Unfortunately, the two most interesting economics electives clash on my timetable. Car park permits can be obtained at the Student Service Center.
Line up in a row. We will enter the library from the left side. The minimal mark for distinction to be awarded is 75%.
The Student Service Center is located on the main campus behind the library.
If you need a part-time job, it should not interfere with your studies. Different entrances to the program get the same qualification. An effective business manager is always open to new ideas. The manager will have a meeting in this room today. The library will be closed except on holidays. If you wish to be a good student, you should attend every class. Passengers on the train should take their seats. Students will complete the project by September. The Art Museum is located across the street and near the theater. By attending meetings, you can ask questions and meet new people. I need somebody to fix the problem with the computer screen. You have fulfilled the enrollment requirements. The hotel is not far away from my apartment. A study skill seminar is on for the students who require assistance.
This part of the story is the story of my father.
I have to get up early for an interview tomorrow.
Farmers do not always receive fair prices for agricultural goods.
You need to record every detail of the call in the afternoon.
The cafeteria features sandwiches, salads, soup, fish, and chicken. The gap between the rich and the poor did not decrease rapidly as expected.
Please close the door behind you when you leave the room. I think your watch is fast. You need to reset it. You must call your doctor to make an appointment.
Please finish all the reading chapters before the field trip.
My particular interest is in the 18th century French society. The corporation did not work well and gained no profits. Your wages will be put into your bank account on Thursday. Would you pass me the textbook on that table?
If you forget your password, you need to contact the Student Center. A thorough bibliography is needed at the end of every assignment.
The grocery store is around the corner down the street. The bus for the airport will arrive soon. You can register your card at the University Student Center or the library.
Don't forget to hand in your assignments by the end of next week.
Prepare the report for the manager. Students are not allowed to speak when they are in the examination hall.
If you forgot your student number, you should contact Jenny Bryce. Each group should submit a rough outline of their project to their tutor.
Employees go around the park at lunchtime.
The deadline of assignments is the 4th of February.
It is argued that students can learn more by collaborating rather than as individuals. The geography assignments must be submitted by midday on Friday.
She has been in the library for a long time.
Dr. Smith's lecture will be held at the Art Center. There has been a delay in processing the enrollment due to the computer problems. If you want to sell your book, it must have a bibliography.
Many undergraduate students go back home to stay with their parents after graduation. The gap between the rich and the poor does not decrease. The aim of the work presented could be formulated as follows. Most printers in the library are out of ink.
Please make an appointment with your tutor about work after holiday.
Conferences are always scheduled on the third Wednesday of the month.
The key findings seem to contradict our initial hypothesis. The cafeteria closes soon, but the snack machine is accessible throughout the night. Parking permits can be collected through the Student Service Office. All laboratory equipment will be provided in class.
The investigation aims to find the stand of the problem. You can get coffee and tea in the lunchroom. This semester will be from October to January. Your car can park in the building behind the medical center.
There won't be any space for me in the car. Accommodations on campus are limited, but there are more options nearby. The cafeteria is open on Monday and Thursday. Speaking one or more foreign languages will be useful in your career.
The bus for London will be scheduled once a week.
Experts cannot agree on a single definition of intelligence. My favorite sports are soccer, tennis, and basketball. If you need help, I can give you a hand in finding a flat. Students are encouraged to think carefully about their accommodation needs.
Is the hypothesis about black holes considered moot as an explanation in astrophysics?
The origin of psychology can be traced back to ancient Greece.
You should arrive at the bus stop a few minutes early.
Technology is important for the modern world.
Higher fees make students think more critically about what universities can offer.
To take this course, students should have basic subject knowledge.
The geography assignment should be submitted by midday on Friday. The computer lab is open 24 hours a day. You must satisfy the listed requirements to get the qualifications.
Scientists have found all parts of science. It is expected that all students have their own laptops. Students' papers should be about a current social issue. Before submitting the paper, your thesis must be approved by your tutor. The campus library will be closed during the winter break.
The professor predicts that biotechnology is the future of traditional biology.
There is a lot more about this topic on the university website. The contemporary literature works have been broadened and extended through interpretation.
The competency of language in the assignment is to use more formal words.
Key aspects of this investigative paradigm may prove useful in other spheres. Students should take advantage of the Internet before attending the lecture. Students will need to be in the lecture this Thursday. A demonstrated ability to write clear, correct, and concise English is obligatory. Proficiency in a foreign language may be demonstrated by assessment.
If you give me your phone number, I can text you the address.
Everyone should get access to art galleries no matter where they live. The English expression is just a way of saying that age is not important. Opposition to the government tax policies is widespread across business sectors. The college operates on a system of continuous assessments.
The topic next week will be colonialism and nuclear disarmament.
There are lots of opportunities available for the student on campus.
You can pay using cash or a credit card.
All necessary information is in the assignment.
Would you like to videotape our lecture?
Being a vegan means not consuming any animal products.
A public telephone is available in the shop.
It's a great privilege to welcome our guest speaker to our college.
They have enough work to keep them going.
We often ask our students to get access to all sorts of services.
You are late for the appointment. Please reschedule. Medical books and journals have been moved to the second floor.
A computer virus has destroyed all my files.
The capacity of programming computers is expanding enormously every year. The campus car park will be closed next weekend. You can drop or add your courses online during the registration week.
Environmental friendliness is a new category in which campuses are competing.
The United States has developed a coffee culture in recent years.
Show your passport and boarding pass at the gate. Applicants for the course should preferably have a degree in English or journalism.
Students must submit a thesis on an agreed subject within 4 years. None of the students found it difficult to get a job.
You must go to the reception to pick up your student card.
The professor would be available for the lecture soon.
You have to submit the project by the end of the week. Please note, submission deadlines are only negotiable in exceptional circumstances.
Please go straight and turn left to reach the library.
She is an expert of 18th century French literature.
Sleep is believed to play a critical role in storing memories. Don't hesitate to email me if you have any questions. A man who suffered serious brain damage during an operation is suing the hospital. The teacher asked the group to commence the task. Students can borrow this book for a maximum of 1 day.
Many health workers think that pensioners are too old to understand.
Soil erosion can be caused by increasing rainfall and changes in plant growth. The students are supposed to assemble in the seminar hall before the announcement. It took several hours for the fire brigade to extinguish the blaze. She was able to pick out her father at the other side of his room.
We offer a broad range of undergraduate and postgraduate courses. The author expressed an idea that modern readers inevitably cannot accept.
I can't afford to take a gap year unless I can get a job and save up.
Most people feel lonely at some point in their lives.
You are not sure that you can skip the sessions for Wednesday.
One solution is a system of electric cars available for hire on demand.
Our School of Arts and Technology accepts applications at all points throughout the year.
In consultation with your supervisor, your thesis is approved by the faculty committee.
The bibliography needs to be removed prior to the publication. Understanding the historical context will help you appreciate the art in this era. Will those happy days ever be forgotten by you?
We could invest in effective public transport. If little action is taken, we could experience energy shortages.
This is how we deliver healthcare to millions of people over the world.
New technology has a role to play in innovation.
Please submit your term papers to the General Office. The translator is not available in our department.
You can add a salad to your meal.
All undergraduate students should participate in the seminar.
The Lecture Theater 1 is located on the ground floor of the PAC building.
Our university has strong partnerships with industry as well as collaborative relationships with government bodies.
You can find the books in the library.
Digital scans of archived materials are provided for a small fee. Collaboration is a feature of a successful company. Social work is not the only subject in sociology. The office opens on Monday and Thursday following the freshman seminar. The paper has the potential to transform life science. Tuesday is the final day for students to submit their assignments without any penalty. Students who study overseas can significantly improve work chances. In English, the first letters of the months of the year are always capitalized. Universities play major roles in students' lives. Animal behavior appears to contain both similar and distinct aspects to that of humans.
Students need to finish their assignments during the next 4 weeks.
Many experts think that the world climate is changing.
One of the hardest things about starting university is finding your way around.
The health center is situated at the corner of the university behind the library.
The weather has been lovely since this time of the year.
Geography is generally divided into two branches, human and physical.
The old building in the university is still being used.
She has a small business about toys. Universities across the United Kingdom welcome a range of students.
You can get the books for this course in the library.
Telecommunication is based on the array of networks.
Robots are able to communicate with humans around them.
Students fear to write essays because they do not know how to do it.
The government must try their best to reconstruct the shattered economy.
All the assignments are based on class discussion.
Please pass the handouts along to the rest of the people in your row.
History is not a simple collection of dates and events.
I used to have coffee with milk and 1 sugar. The result of the experiment indicates that further research is needed.
Developments in information technology have greatly changed the way people work.
The full list of undergraduate and postgraduate programs can be found on the website. The assessment of this course will begin next week.
Anyone who has a problem with their accommodation should speak to the welfare officer.
And in this regard, as well as in other regards, this consideration is important.
The university policy on plagiarism can be viewed on the website. What is the most effective way of interaction between teachers and students in class?
Marks will be awarded for a bibliography in the correct format.
All students and staff have access to printers and scanners.
Key business partners are often intertwined in expense accounts. It's obviously vital that companies should fully understand their customers. In 1880, cycling became a major phenomenon in Europe. Sport is the main cause of traumatic brain injuries in the United States.
Critics want the government to take this one stage further and ban the film altogether.
Leading scientists speculate that numerous planets could support life forms.
We are constantly looking for ways to bring industry and agriculture closer together.
How can we inspire people and ourselves to be self-motivated?
Half of the marks in mathematics are allocated for correct working.
Essays with few or no citations will be regarded as invalid. She told the faculty to be very supportive.
This science fiction novel uses advanced space technologies to create the setting.
The professor is going to discuss the conflict.
To understand its entity, we need to go back to its origin.
All sources of materials must be included in your bibliography.
The cafe will close soon, but you can use the snack machine which is running overnight. I'm glad you got here safely.
The department determines whether or not the candidates pass.
Student discount cards can be used on campus in the coffee house.
Robert Frost thinks the rural area is livable for people in New England.
At that time, people moved from towns to villages. She's doing a master's degree by distance learning. Knowledge becomes a vital role in young generations.
The United States is the largest chocolate manufacturing country. There are a range of housing options near the university. Nearly half of television outputs are given away for educational programs. It is within the framework that we're making our survey. We have 3 distinctive libraries which are nationally acclaimed. Today we will be discussing the role of government in preventing injustice. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about the other theories that can explain the variations in climate. I'm available this Thursday afternoon. You should include your name and identity number in the registration form. My tutor told him not to repeat the same argument again and again.
The hypothesis about black holes is rendered moot by the explanation of the explosion.
39.5% of Californian residents do not speak English at home.
All students depend on their future.
All students must return the books to the college library before the end of the term.
You realize that you can deal with a lot of situations.
We must not be discouraged by setbacks in life.
Students must attend the safety course before entering the engineering workshop.
It's time to finalize the work before the Wednesday seminar.
A periodical is a publication that is issued regularly.
Expertise in particular areas distinguishes you from other graduates in a job interview.
I would like the assignment to be less than 2,000 words.
The professor plans to discuss issues in the news that reflect concepts taught in class.
We can discuss education in the tutorial next week.
Good research provides many benefits to people.
Such behaviors are regarded as a deviation of the norm.
Spiritualism is defined as a system of belief or religious practice. The college welcomes students from all over the world.
The library is located at the other side of the campus behind the student center.
The speaker mentioned two things that affect happiness.
Mobile phone chargers vary enormously from one place to another.
I have a sandwich and milk for my breakfast. Please make sure all workers follow the department guidelines.
The support and advice of lecturers within the department has been invaluable.
Children are not allowed to be in the laboratory at any time.
Not everyone wants to keep in touch with their old school friends when they leave school, but I would like to.
There are many welcoming activities for new undergraduate and postgraduate students.